Hello, welcome to Robyn on the Farm. You know, one of my very favorite things about prepping is I never have to wonder what's for dinner. I never have to make a last-minute run to the grocery store because I don't have everything for a meal. I always have plenty of things for complete meals in my pantry. So tonight is one of those nights. I pulled out these ingredients from my pantry. This is going to be a totally shelf-stable meal. I'm going to make a shepherd's pie. And all it is some instant mashed potatoes, some roast beef, tomato soup, mixed veggies, and some beef bouillon. And I'm gonna put all of that in my cast iron skillet, mix it up, put the mashed potatoes on top, and I will have a really great meal for my family. I'm gonna start with a little bit of garlic and butter in my pan. These are from Walmart. These are the roast beef. If you've never tried it, I'll show you. It says it's in beef broth, fully cooked. So these are awesome for food storage. There it is in the broth. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this whole thing in. And I drained this second one. Okay, I'm gonna sample it real quick. It's really good. The mixed veggies, I drained them. The tomato soup. This is going to be a great, totally shelf-stable meal. I mean, I already look at it. It looks good. The roast beef actually tastes really, really good. You wouldn't think that it would be good, but it has a good texture, has a good flavor. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of this beef bouillon. Okay, I've let it cook down a little bit. I brought it to a boil and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Now I'm getting the instant mashed potatoes ready. And then I'm gonna put them on top and stick it in the oven. It looks really, really good. Okay, now that the mashed potatoes are ready, I'm just gonna kind of put them on there and then spread it out. Then put this in the oven. Doesn't look too pretty yet, but it will. Now at this point you can add some cheese if you want to on the top, but I'm just gonna make it totally shelf stable. I'm just gonna not add the cheese this time, even though that would be really good. Okay, now I'm just gonna put this in the oven. Okay, our shepherd's pie is just about ready. You know, I decided to put some cheese on it last minute, so I'm gonna get it out, put the cheese on, and pop it back in for a few minutes. And I decided to do that just because it gives it some really pretty color. But as is, it's shelf-stable meal. It would be scrumptious just like this, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of cheese. I have 4 kids that are gonna be eating it. They like cheese, so might as well make it even better for them. Okay, our shepherd's pie has been back in the oven for about 3 minutes to let the cheese melt. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it out and test it out. There it is. Isn't it so pretty in the cast iron skillet? I think the cast iron really adds something to meals. I think it just looks prettier, looks more rustic. It looks better in this. It's a little bit before dinner time. I'm gonna go ahead and taste test this. I'm just gonna have a little bite. Looks good. I think the cheese was a good good addition at the end. Okay. Here it is. I have some of the roast beef, some of the veggies, some of the cheese, and the mashed potatoes. I think it's gonna be really hot. Really hot. It's really good. It's like the ultimate comfort food. It's warm, it's thick, It's savory, has the meat and the potatoes and the veggies. Oh, it's so good. And who would have known that it came from cans? My kids are never gonna know. My husband's not gonna know. This is a great recipe. You can keep everything in your pantry. You can make it anytime. Thank you for being here. I hope that you'll try this recipe. And I will see you next time.